Alright everybody, welcome back to another Destiny 2 video with Season of the Risen, and this time we are going for the exotic grenade launcher, not the parasite. We've already done the parasite, but we are going after the dead messenger grenade launcher.
I don't think the Hive did either.
A cannon is unexceptional, no matter the size, but a guardian with the tusks to climb into one and fire themselves at a Hive command ship?
When death is no longer an obstacle, it becomes a remarkable teacher.
Lessons learned in your crucible.
And the Iron Banner. Lord Saladin is very proud.
He may not appreciate the comparison, but he thinks like a Primus.
Empress, I know this is a sensitive topic, but how long do you believe your forces can commit to a sustained war against our enemies?
Until the last of us draws their final breath.
We have a loose assessment of your numbers, estimates on your fleet in orbit. If this is to become a permanent alliance...
Our war with the Hive is not a matter of strategy or force, Commander, but one of honor. Billions died on Torobottle. Countless more on other worlds of the Empire that collapsed to infighting or further invasion by Xivu Arath. Outside our rituals, the death of even one Cabal demands reprisal. A life for a life. The Hive have accrued a great debt.
And who will raise a monument to your people's honor when the last Cabal dies? Waging a war of vengeance.
You.
Now this is a wave frame grenade launcher, similar to the Deafening Whisper, if you do happen to have it, and where you shoot the ground and it just sends out a spread of energy, like a wave of energy. The Deafening Whisper happens to be a void one, so it sent out a void wave, which is very good to see. But the Dead Messenger actually has the unique ability to swap between different archetypes. So you can switch it to Arc, you can switch it to Solar, and you can switch it to Void. So regardless of what kind of wells that you're using, this thing is probably going to be one of your best friends for creating wells and orbs. Maybe not orbs of light because of how they changed the system, but definitely for well making, this is going to be one of your new best friends. It is absolutely fantastic. So it starts off with the Vox Obscura mission that you get. You do have to have this season in order to get it. Once you go to the helm, it'll bring up a quest for you to go to the war table there, and it'll ask you to go into the Vox Obscura mission. Once you go into the mission, you just have to kind of go around and complete it. It'll start you off in an area. You just got to go in, kill the Cabal, go into the building, kill some of the Scions here, grab a vehicle and blow up the door. Then you're going to go out, kill a tank that's at the end of the area. You'll come out to an outside area. There'll be some other vehicles that are trying to kill you. You're just going to want to destroy them, but the main thing here is there's going to be a tank at the bottom there. There's going to be some champions around here that you can also kill. They're mostly unstoppable champions. But once you kill the tank, it'll ask you to move into the next area, and Hawthorne will be so nice to drop a tank off for you.
Guardian, I got a 10-ton present for you. I hope you're ready to eat, because this baby's hungry for action.
I admit, watching the Guardian crush these defectors, it stirs something in me.
Fighting against your own people can't be easy.
They are not my people.
move into the next area. Here you'll have to kill 3 other tanks, or actually might even only be 2 tanks. I believe it is only 2 tanks. Once you kill them, you'll be able to attack the 3 pillars that have shield. You'll probably notice these 3 pillars that have like a big white barrier on a chunk of it. It is a invincible barrier until you take down the tanks. Once you take the tanks down, you can then take down that barrier, and then behind it is the sweet spot that you're going to need to kill. While this is all going on, you will have a time limit with a bombardment coming in. Once that bombardment comes in, it will wipe you. So you do need to kind of move, and you can't kind of diddle-dally in a sense throughout this mission. It does want you to go with semi-fast pace, but if you find yourself under leveled, just level yourself up a bit, or maybe drive yourself a team. And once you are above the cap anyways, for the mission, you should be fine. But yeah, you continue on blowing up all 3 of the pillars, and then you end up going into
the far side of the battlefield.
Slice through their front, Guardian. Leave only wreckage in your wake.
the building. Once you're in the building, you can kind of go through the ads. There's going to be some more unstoppable champions there, and then you'll drop down to another level, and there's going to be 3 different scions that you need to kill. You have to basically wipe the room, go kill the scion that's in a bubble. After you kill a scion that's in a bubble, they'll make the other scion available for you to kill. Once you kill them, you can then open up the core that you need to open, and it'll trigger like one of the door locks. Once you do that 3 times, you go back to the center room, and you'll know that you'll realize a new big door has now opened. The game guides you as to where to go. You're going in the right direction when a giant colossus and a bunch of turrets show up. They'll try to bombard you, but just try to do your best to stay alive and take care of that. And then once you get into this next room, this will be the final room. The boss is there. It's going to be a 3-phase kind of situation. You take down a chunk of the boss, and then it'll pop up 3 bubble scions around the room. You just need to go in. You can't shoot these ones. These are the ones that you have to go inside the bubble and melee. You just want to go in and do that. And once you have finished doing that, you can go again and do some more damage on the boss. And it's basically a rinse and repeat to lead to 2 waves. Because you get the initial, you don't have to kill any scions for the initial damage phase. So you go in, put in some damage, and then it'll pop up the scions, kill the scions, attack the second chunk of the boss down, and then kill the scions the second time, and finish off the boss. After that, you can go up into the room up top where it'll ask you to interact with the computer, which will in turn open up a secret door on the side that has a treasure chest, and inside the treasure chest is the dead messenger waiting for you.
And impressions. My optices will show me their contents through a telepathic link, similar to the mindscape. I see the silhouette of a scion. They stand at the head of a full Cabal legion. Above them hovers a black pyramid, and behind them stands a towering statue of gold. A statue of my father, Callus. His arms outstretched, hand open, beckoning. I can hear his voice. It calls to me, promising refuge, promising salvation. The broadcast and orbital strike have been disabled. You have my gratitude, Guardian.
But look, those chests are from the Leviathan. Gifts from Callus. Is he funding this operation?
I'd hoped that my father would live out his days quietly, in exile. But even now, he's an embarrassment to me, and the Cabal.
We'll continue ops in this location to learn more. Meanwhile, the Vanguard will locate the Leviathan and your father.
When you do, I'll see to him myself.
Now, this is only going to be part 1 for the Vox Revelata, because the second part asks you to go through it on master difficulty, which I'm going to do in a separate video and show you the master version of it and show you the difference in the difficulties and whatnot. But I haven't been in too much of a rush, only for the fact that the catalyst doesn't do anything super fantastic for the weapon, so I didn't think it was like super necessary to get right away. But nonetheless, I'm going to go grab it for you guys and get that video done. I'm going to be spacing out this audio throughout the video so that you guys can kind of see the entire mission while getting played through. And that will do it. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, it'd be absolutely wonderful if you could hit that like button, and please do consider subscribing to the channel for more content in the future. Be sure to check out more G3 members at G3 Nexus on YouTube, and be sure to check me out on twitch.tv at G3 Hydration, where we just keep growing at a rapid rate. We're almost at 150 followers already. It's absolutely insane. So I am a variety streamer, and I do a bunch of different games, from horrors to first-person shooters to RPGs. So if there's something along those lines that you might like, or there's something that you want me to play, just come on in and we'll see if we can make it happen. But until next time, have yourselves an absolutely wonderful day, and as always, stay hydrated, as hydration is key.